put in the prophecy of God's chosen servant, which is Jesus at that time, how when Jesus from the commotion that the Pharisees was causing. Hey you guys, welcome back to Faith's channel. How are you? I'm fine. Getting there. I pray that y'all are doing the same. I'm back with another video. This video is just a random talk, just talking about God and about how has my life been and what I'm praying for to happen in my life. We get into this video, I pray over you all and that everything is safe with you all, because I know it's been a lot going on and it's just been a lot, and everyone needs to understand that God is there. As I do get into this video, if you like this channel and want to see more videos coming up, because right now I cannot tell you all when or how I will post, just know that I will try to post every single day kind of, and when I know what route to take, then I'll let y'all know, like if I post Monday to Tuesday or Wednesday to Thursday. Right now God just said to create and have faith in everything that I do, so I'm having faith that you all will like the content that is being posted. With that being said, if you like this video, if you like my content, you can go ahead and click that link, not that link, I'm so sorry, but go ahead and click that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and I just pray that this channel is something that you want to watch and know and everything like that. So let's get on to the video. Okay, so I just want to first start off with that life is not going to be easy. There's going to be trials and tribulations coming your way. Everyone has to understand that life not going to be what it seems. Life not going to be something that you can just do on your own. Now, for the people who be trying to do stuff on their own, y'all, it's going to need Jesus. Y'all need Jesus to be able to go from A to B. When you do it on your own, like take me for example. Sometimes I try to do stuff on my own and then I get a slap on the wrist and a slap in the neck, because I realized that I knew I was supposed to ask Jesus. I knew I was supposed to come to Jesus as he has stated, ask and you shall receive. Like, I didn't do that. I wanted to do what I want to do, but now I'm here and I'm just praying that everything goes well. As that being said, I also feel that so many people like to not do what God say. Like I said, this channel is safe for every last one of us. And one thing that I can say that I kind of struggle with, that I'm trying to understand more better, is doing what God is saying. Like, if God told me to do this, then do it. That's why I said this channel is for people to understand my faith in God and to broaden your faith and get you to Jesus as well, like I wanted to be years ago. And I'm grateful that he called me and I answered. There was something that I had read today in Matthew 12. It was this beautiful thing that I read from Matthew 12, and it talks about how before it talks about Isaiah putting a prophecy of God's chosen servant, which is Jesus at that time, it goes to talk about how when Jesus withdrew from the commotion that the Pharisees was causing. The verse for that is from Matthew 15. I got my Bible right here because I don't want to false disclaimer, false nothing. Don't want to do none of that. I just want to be truthful and put out what God has. So that is from Matthew 12 verses 15, which is, Jesus, aware of this, withdrew from there, and many followed him, and he healed them he healed them all in order them not to make him known. So I just want to get to them right there, from 15 through 16 of chapter 12. The verses which talks about Jesus, aware of this, withdrew from there. I just want to talk about that part right there. Jesus saw the commotion that the Pharisees was causing. He did not want to try to cause it more. Instead, he wasn't angry. He didn't do no type of confliction. And the Pharisees saw how he healed that withered man's hand after they was trying to use that man as bait, because you can see they was trying to put him in like a chuck hole. And sometimes that's what happens to many of us when we go through certain things. Like we put ourselves in chuck holes, and Jesus got out of it because he was able to tell them something and heal the man's withered hand. And then after that, when the Pharisee knew what was going on, they was planning on destroying Jesus, making a plan to destroy him, not to worship him, not to be glorified and glorifying him, but instead to plot to not know him. And what I'm trying to get with this, and what I'm trying to spin out with this, is Jesus, aware of this, he withdrew from there. He knew that his time was not to come. He wanted to be an example for his disciples back in chapter Matthew 10 verses 23, when he said it, and if they prosecute you, flee from that town to the next. He wanted to set an example. But the majority of this, what I'm trying to tell you all, is when it comes to hot situations or hot arguments or anything of that sort of matter in life as well, we have to be aware to withdraw and flee. Not stay there and try to say that this and that. Flee and allow God to change your life in that moment. Sometimes I forget that, and I just pray that if you do forget that, it's okay, because God, grace and mercy, will pull you back in and put you to a place where he wants to show you the routes of not doing things without him. He will show you what it means to fellowship. He'll show you what it means to seek him. He'll show you what it means to just search for him, to love him, to have true intimacy with him, all those things. But from that verse, what I got when it said Jesus, aware of this, he withdrew from there. Every time in our life, sometimes we like to stay in places. Sometimes we like to stay in heated arguments because we love the feeling. And then once it gets turned back on us, we look like, what happened? Like, why did that happen to me? Then you end up not understanding that you didn't do, or you didn't try to go to God, or you didn't try to seek him and allow him to show you how to get out of things in life with the help of him. Because without him, you is not going to be able to do it by yourself. You is not going to be able to do it by yourself. I don't care what nobody say. You is not going to be able to do this thing called life, by yourself. Sometimes we forget that. I be forgetting that. Sometimes I be like, listen, is I'm doing this right? Like, Lord, just show me what I'm doing right, because I need to understand. I need to see, like, is I'm doing this right? Is I'm doing this right? Sometimes I have frustrated moments, but I always ask God to help me take it down a notch and bring patience and kindness my way. But like I was saying, this is just a daily talk to talk about how to look at life as this thing that is not a survival mode, only if you make it. But look at this life as to withdraw from your old and let God welcome you in your new. When I was making this video, I did not know what we was going to talk about. I thought we were just going to talk about anything that is in the grips of God. But it just came to me that we should be able and should be making known to take away the new of our life, get rid of that old trash, withdraw from that old trash, and go to something new that God is allowing us to. If he give you the script, then use it. If he gave you his armor and he gave you his shield, use it. And if he gave you an idea, use it. If he gave you something that you feel that you can't quite reach it, then ask him for help. At the end of this video, I just pray that in some sort of way that I put some food for thought in you, and I gave you as much as needs to be gave. And if you want to see more, I know that it's just a lot that I come with this, that, and that, and it's very new for me to stay off and on topic. But like I said, if y'all liked this video, then like I said, make sure y'all subscribe and stay tuned for the next video that I will be posting. Other than that, thank you for watching. God bless you all.